I remember my Reiki master telling me a few years back that I was on a fast track and that I was going to experience a whole lot in a short amount of time. Y'all, I did. I have went through some things that have changed me tremendously. Looking back at things now, I can say it was for the better, and here's why. So, have y'all ever heard the saying like people will mirror you and that they'll show you yourself in a different form? All right, so let's use this as an example. Let's say that in your early 20s, you were, let's say, an asshole, not only to others, but you were an asshole to yourself. So then, now that you're in your 30s and you done been through a lot of assholedness, right? Now you're having to face what it is that you've been putting out. But it's not for you to meet it with the same energy, um, especially if you're on that spiritual growth and that you're trying to be more self aware and more emotionally aware. You look at it from a perspective like, oh, I can remember a time when I was like that, or I can see why this person is acting like that or why they're being that way. And it's where you can show compassion and understanding, not only for that person, but for your past self, your younger self. And you can correct that person. Or, yeah, it could be a way like where you have to stand up for yourself. So let's say that you went through your 20s and you were a complete sweetheart and you kind of let people just step all over you and you stepped all over yourself. You never put yourself first, any of those things. And here you are in your 30s and you're learning more to be set boundaries and to put yourself first and to put people in their goddamn place when needed. And yes, you can do that with love, but especially love for yourself because you're not allowing anybody to take you there or to diminish you or what their worth is. They're not going to be able to do that now. I have come across situations where I can see myself in so many different people and I'm able to look at it from a whole perspective versus just, trying to jump right into the ego. I can be like, I take a step back and I pause and I'm just like, I can see a time when I would have done that. I can see why they reacted that way. And you can go about it in a whole totally different way. And that's growth all in itself. Nevertheless, if you're on that path of growth and understanding of self, just keep that in mind that, especially when things keep coming up or if a situation has happened, be able to look at it from a whole perspective, not just your ego or not just with pure compassion either. Look at it from what it is.